Good morning. It's a little bit after 5 o'clock on Wednesday, and I wanted to give you a brief update on the medium-sized rover that I'm building. So I have the software running, so the rover will work as it is. I'm waiting on the mounting bracket from China so that I can mount the HC SR04 ultrasonic rangefinder as the hazard avoidance sensor. The other thing that I've done that I'm very happy about is I've tied the Adafruit Power Boost charger to the Raspberry Pi. So the 1000C Power Boost has a pin on it called LBO, or low battery observation, and that's normally tied to VBAT, which is the voltage coming off of the lithium polymer battery. When the battery reaches 3.2 volts, which is essentially dead for a LiPo battery, it will pull that pin low. So the voltage goes to zero on that pin. I've connected that pin to the Raspberry Pi and added code to the Rover software so that when that pin goes low, it checks the pin again. And if the pin is low the second time, it checks the pin a third time. If all three times that pin is low, it's just not a transient signal problem, and the battery really is about to die. And so it shuts down the Linux operating system cleanly, and that prevents corruption to the SD card, the operating system, and any data that I happen to be writing to the card. That's fantastic. I tested it yesterday for about 7 hours. It ran and then shut down cleanly. So I'm really happy about that. The other thing that I'm going to do is, rather than try to stick the breadboard on the rover somewhere, I'm going to use this. This is an Adafruit Proto Hat. It has a connector that fits the headers on the Raspberry Pi, and it's just a large prototyping area. So it has a 3-volt rail, at the bottom, 5-volt rail at the top, and so I can power the sensor off of the 5-volt rail and add the level shifter directly onto the board and solder the wires in so that the Raspberry Pi can read the levels directly. And I think that will solve the transient reliability problems that I'm having with the breadboard. So this is today's project. I'll probably be down in the workstation soldering this together, and then once that's done and I receive the mounts from China, I'll be ready to take it out and give it a test. So fairly excited, and it's coming along nicely. I'm really happy with that rover, and I might actually use that rover as the primary rover for the Adafruit tutorial that I'm writing about rovers, instead of the mini rover, which I haven't touched honestly since I did some testing on it. So again, good morning, and let me know if you like the video, and I will keep making them. Thanks a lot.